What I'm going to do today is there was a Slaughter Mountain piece that I started, and I stopped because there was a crack in it. And when I tried to cut the crack out, it ended up part breaking into two pieces. So now it's going to be two stones. And I got to a point to where I thought it'd make for a good live video where I'm showing you how I'm going to show you how I grind down through one of the reddish layers into a really nice green. I'm going to flip my camera, and then it'll take me a minute to position my camera for the carving portion. But I'm going to flip my camera so you can see the pieces here. Let me get this flipped around. Okay, so here are the two pieces. And today I'm going to work on this one because I started taking out some of that red to expose that really velvety green. So I'll show you how I do it, and hopefully it'll help you out. Let me get my camera positioned on a new mount that I think might help me get this camera in a better position so everybody can see what I'm doing. Give me a minute to get it situated. Let's see. I'll just switch this down on top of me so you guys can see. And I also have to put it in a place where the water doesn't splash on it, and of course where I could see what I'm doing. And turn on the water. My water is just a milk jug with some drip irrigation parts I got from Home Depot. Is that? Let me zoom in. It does. Almost there, folks. Almost there. More. All right. No, that's not right. There we go. That looks good. Okay. Let me get my little pointer. Okay, because you can see all this reddish area right here. Now, I like it when it's bright red, but I did notice that it just didn't want, that green is really, really intense. And I just didn't want one little spot, and it's down here too. So what I'm gonna show you is me taking this off. And what I'm gonna do it with is my 280 Nova point. And I think I have a smaller one. Let's see if I have one with a good tip. Don't have metal showing yet. I don't. So this one will work. So I'm just gonna go a little at a time and rub that red out. Need to get my other light over there so I can see better. There we go. Get off my lens on my optivisor real quick. Actually, my optivisor is inside. This is a cheap knockoff, but it works well. Dust off. Just about ready to start, folks. Looks like I have 7 people here. I can't see my comments right now because my holder is in the way, but feel free to comment. And if you have any questions, I'll answer them later. So here we go. Once again, we'll concentrate on this area right here to get that rusty color stuff off. Get that light a little bit more. Alright, there we go. Nice. I'm going slow because I definitely don't want to burn through that green. My light is not right. Just cut a little and look a lot. You'll see all that reddish will go away, and I'll be left with the green. I already got that side right there. A little bit more in that crevice. My light is not where I need it. Just a little bit at a time. Kind of doing little pinpoint action. Staying off the green, just trying to take away the red. Remember, these layers are like a breath on a mirror. See that? I already got that side. Doesn't take a lot. There's a few little spots right in here that I still got to work on. That green is just freaking intense. It doesn't take a lot. And I'm using moderate pressure. I'm not really bearing down because, like I said, I do not want to make a dead spot in that green. That's a really nice color. I'm using my finger on my forward of my hand to kind of steady the stone. I don't stay in one spot for too long. Keep my bird moving. See that? The whole side is already exposed there. Now I'm going to work more towards the center. Why is my light not shining where I want it? Oh, looks like I moved my camera. There we go. So on this lower portion of here, it's more yellowy. It's not as intense as the top part, but when I get to the other burrs, I could brighten that up. I don't want to do it with this 280. The 280 is more aggressive. The 280 actually still cuts a lot faster. My brown 600 cuts, but cuts at a much slower rate. And like I said, definitely do not want to. I'm going to use the back. It's burning through that green. I'm going to use the back of my Dremel to get in that crevice. Back of my, my Nova Point. It looks good to get in the crevices. It's a little pro tip. Just a little bit. It's a little thicker over here. I could bear down a little harder. Sometimes I like leaving a little of the other color in there. It looks attractive. So if I find a spot where I want to leave it, I will. It makes the stone look nice. You know, it gives it a little character, a little movement, instead of just one solid color. So if you're here from the beginning, you can see how far I've already exposed that green on this left side. One day I might get regular on these times I do live feeds, but you know, I work from home and we do gem shows, so I have a lot of ladles in the pot, and my time is never on a regular schedule. It just depends on what needs to get done at that particular time. If you guys have any questions, like I said, feel free to ask. I share my knowledge freely, my experiences. Fire agate is my favorite stone. You could also, if you're a carver, a fire agate cutter, or somebody just starting out, you could show a little support. And I do sell the burrs and the polish to do this. The same burrs that I use for all my cutting. It's a 6-piece burr set that includes 4 of these Nova Points. They're in this grit. This is the first one: 280, 600, 1200, and 3000. And it comes with 2 sintered burrs, which are metal bond diamond. They're not plated, they're sintered, so the diamond goes all the way through. They last a long time. They wear down to a nub. I'll show you right now. Like, this is a fairly new one, but it's not brand new. So they start off, they're a little bit bigger than that, and they wear down to nothing. The diamond goes all the way through, just like the Nova Points. They start out much bigger than the one I'm using right now. Over time, I have various size ones because sometimes you need a smaller one to really get in the crevice. Sometimes you need a bigger one because you have a broad area to work. So the area of the green is getting bigger as we speak. Getting that reddish, but it's sard is what it is. It's the iron oxide, the limonite. So and then once I get all this color exposed, I might reshape the edges a little bit just to get anything that I think may be a dead spot, like right there. There's a dead spot. I'll probably cut that down so it has fire skin to skin and makes the stone, even though I'm taking away, it'll make the stone more valuable. Kind of like opal, you know, you want fire skin to skin. And all the way across the stone. You don't want any dead spots. Dead spots take away from the value. What do you think? Should I leave a little red in it? What do you guys think? See, there's 10 of you guys in. This is a piece of Slaughter Mountain. For you, those of you just joining. I started this stone a few weeks ago. It was much bigger. There was a crack in it. And I tried to cut the crack out, and it ended up coming apart. That fracture was all the way on the inside, probably just hanging together by a little bit of the chalcedony. And as soon as I cut through that area, it just fell apart in my hands into 2 pieces. So, and that happened. So now it's going to be 2 really nice stones. It should be, as long as I don't make any mistakes. Because there's a little golden color underneath there. Working on it. Hey, Rap4, I see that. I should move these so I can see the comments. Can't see the comments with this new holder I have. Can I make those come up? Let's see. Martha Hall, puking green. What? Is your stone making you sick? Let me see this. I can't see. That thing is gold. Clean your fingers, bro. My fingers are stained from cutting. They are stained. Um, there's not a whole lot I could do. Cut a lot of different stones, and they stain my fingers. The rock gets in the cracks, and there's nothing I could do. You know, while I'm cutting, rock dust gets in there, and believe me, I've tried soaking them. I've done a lot to try to clean my fingers. It's the plight of a lapidary, I suppose. Okay, I'm gonna use my old my old I need this one. Hold on, folks. I'm having technical difficulties with my new camera phone holder. Thought this was gonna solve my problems, but I think I'll work it. It'll take me a minute, but I will figure it out. Let's see, if I go like this, and I gotta flip my camera again. Flip. There we go. Let's remount it. I think I'm upside down.